What is up, guys? Killerkev, and today on this particular 8-bit series we are going to be doing Nick Fury out of the Avengers, commonly well played as Samuel Jackson. Plays him really well, actually. It's really kind of good. So it's kind of a funny character as well, and I really do like him in the Avengers, so I thought I'd do him for you guys today. And we've done a lot of other Avenger characters. If you want to go and see those, make sure to go and check out the playlist in the channel as well, and you'll find them all there and many more. So guys, all you're going to need is not a lot of colours in this build. We're going to need black, we're going to need a grey wool, we need a light grey wool, a wool, or commonly known as a white wool, but we're only going to need 4 blocks of this, and obviously we're going to need brown as well. So guys, if you're new to the channel, I always build my pixel art away from the ground. It's purely on the fact of, you know, if you had a canvas, would you put it on the floor? No, you'd put it on the wall, elevated and looking all good. You wouldn't just throw it on the floor, because it just look like, you'd be like, what the hell is that? What are you doing, mate? Don't do that. So that's pretty much what we're doing on here. So you want a line of 9, however way you like, doesn't really matter. So I'm going to do left foot here, do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So a line of 9 there, and then what we're just going to do is grab any other miscellaneous block here, and just come along 3, and then we're going to make the right foot here, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like so. There we go, remove those miscellaneous blocks, and you've got 2 lines of 9, like so. Pretty damn sexy. So we're going to come in the middle here, we're going to go 1, 2, add an extra 2. Second one here though is going to come all the way along, and we're just going to do the same pattern like so. So you should have a little pattern like this. After you've done that, we're just going to come along with a triangle in the middle, like so. So you should have something beautiful looking like that. Now the only reason I've done this, if you actually watch it, Nick Fury actually has a trench coat, which is kind of like a cape. It is and it isn't. We've added that a little bit in there just to make the illusion that he is wearing that as well. So it's quite a, you know, it's well thought out, this sort of pattern. It's well thought out, these details. It's not all just glued together and thrown together. It's pretty cool. So once we've done that, we can actually just fill in that now with our light grey. Actually, you can just fill that in with the light grey. Well, so actually, what we're going to do is we're going to look for a different grey here. We're going to go for a grey. Let's go for a clay. Actually, just go for a standard clay. There we go. And I'm going to put this one in the middle there. So let's deduct the light grey and just add a clay in there. I think it looks so much better. Just do it like that. Otherwise, it's going to look confusing. So from the ends here, from the very ends, we're going to come up 1, exactly the same thing on the other side, a 1 again, like so. We're going to switch to our clay, and we're just going to run all the way along a 7 line, all the way along till it connects, exactly the same thing on the other side as well. A line of 7 till it connects. Coming away in now from the 2, coming into the build, exactly the same thing on the side as well, coming into 1, 2. We're going to come 3 clay, 1, 2, 3, and the same thing on the other side as well, we're going to come 1, 2, 3 clay. Then we're going to grab our grey wall, come 1, 2, exactly the same thing on the other side as well, 1, 2. Now we're going to start coming invisible stair sets from the black. So with visible stair sets, it's something like this, however way you want to do it, like this. And in total we're going to need 4 added on additional to that. So there's 4 there, and then obviously we're going to make 4 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. And once you've done that, let's switch to your dark grey or your grey, come along 3, and then come along an extra 3 with your clay, 1, 2, 3, and then, oh no, hang on. Not like that, not 3, don't do 3, good lord, don't do 3, got that really confusing, don't do 3, Jesus. Okay, from this bit here, there we go, we're coming up 3, so obviously 1 next to each other and 3 like so. After you've done that, then we can add a 3 grey underneath. Oh, I get it, like so. So obviously that 4th one there is nothing to do with that. There we go. Sorry guys, so you want a pattern that looks exactly like that. I do apologise for that. So obviously from the sort of triangle here, an actual 1 either side with the clay, and then 3 line, and then either side of that 3 going out to connect to the second block from the top of your greys, like so. So something like that. I do apologise. I get a little bit confused and a little bit carried away with this stuff, this kind of builds. Again, there's these 2 sort of missing patterns in between here. You can just fill those out with your standard grey wool, not with your clay, just with your sort of dark grey wool, like so. So we're just going to fill that in like so. There we go. You should have a pattern that looks like that, guys. Obviously, if you get stuck, make sure to pause the videos at any time and have a little look. Pause it now if you've got a little bit lost, to just follow the paneling and the detailing. That's what we're going for. So after we've done that, we just want to place obviously going on top of this clay here, we're going to place a 3 line of black. And then we're going to come along 4 on top with our clay. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. 2, 3, 4, like so. And then on top of that, we're going to put 3 black, 1, 2, 3, like so. Beautiful. Beautiful. Like so. And what we can actually do now is we can just find, just find another brown here. So we can put in brown. Let's maybe go for a brown clay. Yeah, brown stained clay. Why not? Because that's how we roll. And yeah, we're just gonna obviously keep that brown stained clay in the infantry like so. Now I'm switching this up as we go along because I'm seeing colours I didn't see before. So that's the beauty of doing this kind of thing as well. It just looks really awesome. So obviously there's sort of two mysterious blocks here that are just sitting here that I just want to be filled. Obviously continue up with your standard grey wall like so. And then what we're going to do is actually make the arms. So obviously from the fourth one up here, from the invisible stair set, so the tippy tops of the blocks here, obviously just to make a connector from where to go. So miscellaneous block to the next of it. And then from that miscellaneous block we're going to come out 3. So 1, 2, 3, and exactly the same thing on the other side as well. 1, 2, 3. Then what we're going to do is come back in to that first block next to the white block. So something like this. So hit this one right here. We're going to actually come up an extra 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Like so. And we're going to do the exact same thing on the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go on top of the white miscellaneous block. And we come 1, 2, 3, and then 1 to the right, onto the right, and exactly the same thing on 1 to the left. On the left. So 1, 2, 3, and 1 to the left. Because obviously we're doing it from the left, on the left, and the right to the right. Because obviously it just makes the hands of the pattern look pretty damn flush and pretty damn cool. So from the 3 here again, we're just going to put another miscellaneous block. So again, same sort of level here, same running all the way along. And we're going to come 1, 2, 3, 4 on this miscellaneous block. And we're going to do exactly the same thing on the other side as well, guys. So put a block, 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. After you've done that, you can actually just snip out as miscellaneous blocks. And they can be any colour that you like. Please do remember that. I just use white because, it's just easier, and it obviously differentiates between this whole entire build because it's obviously quite a dark build, but we've got all these greys and all these clays, nothing adds up. So the white there just looks really skitty and obviously doesn't correspond with it, so that's why it's our miscellaneous block. So grab your grey, obviously connect these 2 along here like so, exactly the same thing on the other side as well. Just come along 2 here, and obviously this bottom here thing here, 2 high, 3 along, we can fill in with our brown wool. Make sure it's your wool, not your clay just yet. So fill it in, 3 along, 2 high with your brown wool. Now we can actually start making the hands. So obviously from the left hand side here, we're going to come on invisible stair set 3. 1, 2, 3. Third one being here. We come along an extra 3. 1, 2, 3. So 4 in total. Back 1 and 1 on top. So making a little L on the end, like so. Then we're going to come down and just connect to this sort of bit here, just as a chin line. As you can tell, this is a little chin bit here. And from the 3 here, we're going to switch to our brown clay. We're going to come 1, 2 along. 1 on top of the black. 2 brown wool on top to meet, clay, and then obviously like that. So you just basically want to consume a little pattern that looks like this. Pretty damn cool, not gonna lie, pretty damn weird. I should probably go for a darker colour there maybe. Probably really dark colour. So just have a little look at what you've got here. What is that? Grey stained? Could we use that instead of the brown? Oh yeah, I'm liking that better. You need to pick and choose your colours as you go along. That's beautiful, I like that. So obviously we're going to just go for our grey stained clay. Just to add that instead of the brown. So the brown or grey stained clay, you can just switch between the 2 here. So you just want to keep those instead. And obviously not the brown stained clay, we're going to switch it for the grey stained clay. Just like that. So now we can actually follow up with the black here. From this one standalone here on the right, we can come up invisible stair set 1 from that. Make that an L, like so. And then we're just going to invisible stair set from that L down to this sort of section here. It's exactly the same thing we're doing on the left hand side here, just come all the way along so they connect like so. Pretty damn cool. And that rest, that whole entire bit in there, you can just fill in with your standard grey wall. So all of that whole entire bit there, just fill in with your grey wall like so. Same thing on the side as well, fill it all the way in. Careful not to fill those holes which we put the miscellaneous blocks in there. You obviously need to stay empty. So just be careful when you fill in all this, something like that. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. So let's come from the left now. We're going to work from this little 1 block here. So we're going to come visible stair set out 1 from that 1 block. And we're going to come 5 high in total. So 3, 4, 5. Visible stair set up 2. 1, 2. And then third one being a line. So 3. 3 invisible stair set. Third one needs to come along 6 in total. So 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we're going to come down invisible stair set 3. 1, 2, And obviously you guessed it, the third one, exactly the same thing on the other side as well. The third one is going to be a line all the way down till it connects with your house like so, beautifully. Awesome. Right, so from once you've done that, you want to switch to your grey wall again. Now from this bit here, you just want to make a 4 block in the corner like so, 4 block and an extra 2 on top, so it's again 2 wide, 3 high, like so. And obviously from the left hand side at the top of that sort of mass block that you've made, mess block, you just want a visible stairs all the way up till it meets to the top of the build like so, so all the way along, which is obviously Nick Fury's eye patch, like so. And then we can actually make his eye now, which is kind of cool. So we're going to see our brown wool, and next to this mass block of 2 along, 3 high. Some of the brown wool, so 3 in total, as you can tell there, because obviously we've connected that one there. From the bottom of that brown wall, we're going to come 1, 2 along of white, a brown next to it on the left, and then we're going to come 2 white on top, 1, 2. Switch to your black on top, and we're going to come back into the build on the right, 2 along. And we're just going to snug a 4 block in between there, like so. That's pretty much it, guys. All you need to do now is fill that whole entire head bit there, that whole entire massive his head, his big old head. We'll just fill it in now with our brown wool, like so. That's pretty much it, guys. It's not that hard, this build, if I'm entirely honest. There's a lot of basically flat colours in this. There's a little bit of detailing within, obviously, as I said, that trench coat. But mainly sort of to do with the whole entire build. There's not a lot actually going on. Not a lot at all. Obviously a little bit of detailing, but obviously when it's all filled in, it makes it look a lot more crisper. And you can change the colours like I did as well. You know, if you did like the brown stain clay as the beard, you can change it if you want, but I think that looks pretty cool as it is. So guys, if you did enjoy my Nick Fury, hit me up with a like and a comment. Any suggestions down, bung them down in the comment section below. But until next one, guys, Killerkev and Killerkev out.